Inside my house, all you see is views. Flat screens on the wall, white folks in the hall. Make 100 racks and tell my bitch to count it up. It was us against the odds. Two niggas played their cards. All we did was ball. Look how they did my dog. All these pretty broads, all these foreign cars. Made a grip to lose it all. It was the rise before the fall, but I'm still going. H-Town in my cup.
Yo, what's up? So we talking about Nipsey Hussle on this one, right? On this particular episode, and yeah, man. So he was very influential, right? Um, he seemed to be pretty. He was conscious, right? So, and by the way, I do not own the rights to that music. Right, by the way, that I was playing. Hopefully, I don't get a copyright infringement or something like that. But yeah. So Nipsey Hussle, man. Yeah, what else can we... Okay, let's go, let's see. And I just really started, I mean, I knew about Nipsey Hussle, but, like, I never really got into his music that much, because, I mean, I was off in California, right, and I got a cousin that's in Compton and all over, I got cousins all over California, but, like, I moved to the South, right, and they don't play a lot of Nipsey Hussle down here, but I've been listening to a lot of his music lately, though, you know, once that happened, like, I like, he was pretty conscious, actually. And his music was pretty direct, right? He didn't use a lot of metaphors and similes, right? It was straight direct, like telling stories and just keeping it real. Um, he was similar to Tupac, right? In that aspect. Um, but it was real though. Like it seemed like he was making music for the people that was in the struggle, right? But he was making music for the real, you could say. Um, and let me get into these rumors real quick, cause there's a bunch of rumors, right, that is going around about Nipsey Hussle's passing. Um, and there's a lot of people saying the government was involved, right? And they kind of look at it as the government was involved because of different things that we kind of seen happen, right? There's a rumor that the driver didn't actually get charged, and I'm like, wow, how did the driver get caught but not charged? So that's a bunch of red flags, right? Bunch of question marks. Like, what's going on with that, right? Because I ain't never heard of a black accomplice not being charged. But yeah, so that happened. And then it seemed like it took the cops a while to catch the guy, even though there's like cameras all around that area, like all on that street, but they seem to not be able to find him for a while, right? And then when they did catch him, I mean, this is what I'm hearing anyway. He was caught at a mental institution. Like, how did he make it to a mental institution, right? Um, so that's crazy, right? I'm like, wow. So yeah, that probably means it kind of indicates, right, that he's probably gonna use the mentally insane defense, right, at his trial. Oh, then hold on, then he got the lawyer from the OJ case, or the prosecutor. How did he get him, right? I know, like, where he get this money from, right? So there's so many things to look at. Like, how did that happen? So I'm like, wow. So you got the lawyer from one of the lawyers from the OJ case. Okay, so that's interesting. So yeah, there's red flags all over this case, right? So it seems like somebody's helping him out. And then what Nipsey was doing, right? He was buying up the hood, right? And we also know that gentrification is happening right now, right? And there's a lot of that going on. And so maybe it wasn't the government, right? Maybe it was somebody that paid off the government, right? Somebody from a real estate or development company, right? I mean, that's possible, right? Um, yeah. So that is a plausible possibility. So yeah. It smells really fishy though. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, he had to be getting help somehow, right? Because he didn't get caught for a minute, or he wasn't caught immediately. hmm And then in the past, we have had the government, or well, yeah, from what we all understand, right? The government was involved in a lot of deaths of many leaders, right? And Nipsey was sort of like a leader in the hood, right? And they also say he was supposed to meet up with the cops to be stopping the gang violence, right? They supposed to have like some type of meeting. So that's something to look at also, right? I mean, the red flags are just ridiculous right now with that whole situation. Um, yeah. So, mm, but one good thing is the Ti, the game, and McMill, right? They bought the marathon from what I understand. So it's still in some black people's hands at the moment. Um, and Ti has been pretty active, right? When it comes to activism lately, right? In the recent years, like Ti's been really on that. Um, so yeah, that's a good thing. Um, Ti should probably think of getting into politics, maybe, huh? Why not? Um, unless he, uh, anywho, more rappers should probably buy up. Well, they should buy up their hoods, right? Why not, right? Buy up your hood. But not all rappers actually have money. That's something you also should know too. But all the rappers that do have money, you should buy up your hood. And let's see. There was also this thing, Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z actually put out a freestyle, right? Or he did a freestyle, let me see, that was dedicated to Nipsey Hussle. Let me see, can I find it real quick?
Domain and have your people moving. That's a small glimpse into the Nipsey movement.
Found
To
it.
anybody still confused as to what he was doing, make right the hood to keep us trapped. The red line will probably get crimes if you live by black. I don't think they hear me though. Okay. Gentrify your own hood, but the people do it. Claim eminent domain and have your people moving. That's a small glimpse into what Nipsey was doing. If anybody still confused as to what he was doing. The neighborhood designed to keep us trapped. They redlined it for property crimes if you live by blacks. They depress the asset and take the property back. It's a ruthless but a genius plan in fact. So now we fighting over scraps. Crabs in the barrel, but crabs don't belong in the barrel. They ain't never tell us that. So in the barrel, we gon' act like we act. We can easily get out the barrel and stand on each other's back. Whoever gets on top, as long as they stay attached, they can pull everybody out. I was doing just that. I told neighborhood niggas, stay close. $100 million on your schedule, lay low. Tell your team to be on point in the places that they go. I never dreamed to get killed in the place that we call home. How we gonna get in power? We keep the source. Y'all like to run off on the plug, so of course. That ain't lit, that's a means to an end. Me and my team was playing the plug and had a plan. Sometimes we was only making 1,000 a joint. That ain't no money, but that ain't the point. So those 92 bricks was only 92,000. So y'all can close your mouth. It ain't nothing for y'all to wow. Look at this, son, you study. We was chasing our goals, not chasing money. Niggas chasing hoes, we find that funny. I pull up in the road, that hoe gon' want me. But I don't want no hoe, I want a wife. Somebody to bounce these ideas off at night. I be going to sleep, hoping men visit me. That young king had a lot of jewels to split with me. And we ain't gotta leave the hood physically, but we gotta leave that shit mentally. Somehow, someway, we gotta make it up out of the road someday. We gotta make it up out of the road somehow, someway. We gotta make it up out the hood someday. Somehow, someway. We gotta make it up out this life. Somehow, someway.
So yeah, that was Jay-Z's freestyle to Nipsey Hussle. And he was talking about just getting out the hood, like the crabs feeling on top of each other, right? On each other's back, pulling each other out. And yeah, I mean more people should like subscribe to that idea, right? Should follow that idea. But we have so many, like it's so easy for blacks to turn on each other, right? Um I mean, there's a lot of people saying that the dude that killed Nipsey was like that he was bought, right? And there's so many people in the hood, right? Like they'll turn on their own people, right? Because they struggling, right? And like you can just go and buy them, right, to do something nefarious, right? That's crazy to me though, but it's yeah, that's like a thing, right? So yeah, like the government can easily just go, give somebody some money in the hood, right, and they'll go take somebody out. That's possible. But yeah, man, you heard Jay Z talking about how they depreciate the property so they can come buy it, right? Like a genius plan. Like, yeah, man. It's sort of like a war out here, man. Like, if you really think about it. So yeah, man. The whole Nipsey Hussle situation, man, is just crazy. And then Kodak Black said something crazy talking about Laura London, which I can't believe he did. But yeah, then I heard T.I. came out talking about he's gonna end his career. And I think Kodak Black dropped some type of diss track. I think I heard some. I ain't actually heard it. Um, yeah. So that's what's been going on. Let me see this Ti track. Let me see. Can I find this track? I'm just gonna see. Can I find? But he's been getting into it with well, he got into it with Lil Wayne too. But yeah, so I don't know, but that happened. um, yeah. But back to Nipsey Hussle, man. Like he was like an inspiration though, man, to like a lot of people, right? Or inspiration to the hood, you know. And then he also left his kids and his I don't know if she was married to him or not. Laura London, I think they was engaged, something like that. But I know children, right? They cause he had life insurance, I think, or something like that. So they got left well off basically. So yeah, so it wasn't his music that was like the most inspiring to me. It was more of his what he did in the hood, right? His activism. But he made good music too, though. Don't get me wrong. Um, but yeah, it was more of his activism that made him so different, right? He did things that most rappers don't do. Cause you hear most rappers, all they doing is talking about having some fancy car, getting the most women. They aren't conscious, right? They're kind of like supporting white supremacy. A lot of rappers. So it's like some people will even say, right? Some people will say music's hurting us, and then it sort of sounds like the Republican Party because I've heard them say that sort of thing too. But to a degree, a lot of the music isn't that good for us, right? Especially for younger kids, right? But you will hear a lot of younger kids knowing the word to every song, though. And this is music from
Kush still blowing. Strike my niggas up, they know it's still rolling. Pressure on my shirt, they see they boy blowing. Keep that H-Town in my cup, OG in my blood. Pressure on my shirt, German on my stomach. Keep that H-Town in my cup.
But yeah, man. Sorry, I had to play a little more Nipsey real quick. Um, yeah, man, that was a blow to the community, right? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. And let me see. How did the guy even know that Nipsey was gonna be there, right? I mean, like, you tell me he just did that off of a whim, like, because from what I understand, right, Nipsey was he was at the store, like he wasn't even supposed to be there that day. He just went up there to get clothes for his homeboy. Like his homeboy got out of jail. His homeboy's like an ex-con, and he was going to get him some clothes, right? And I don't know, he ended up getting clothes, and then he was taking pictures with some people, and he tried to I guess the guy was gonna snitch or something like that. And basically, he just told him to get from around there, right? And next thing you know, he ends up uh, firing off shots. But like, he did it off a whim. That's what they're trying to say. And then he was able to get away for that amount of time. And then when they do catch him, he's at a mental institution. That's all type of red flags, right? So yeah, we're just gonna say it's all type of reasons to believe that dude didn't do that on his own. Um, I wonder how that trial is going. Anyway, um, let's see. that is all we're going to discuss on this particular episode. And I will see y'all next time on the next episode. Peace.